In our project, we dive deep into the country's economy data and try to find the relations between the economy and other factors, such as energy, education, and other stuff. So, why are two countries with similar GDP can be significantly different? What contributes most to a healthy economic growth? With the help of visualization method, we would like to figure out the factors and correlations in different features behind the economic growth in different countries. We used the dataset from the World Bank website and we selected 4 datasets, including economy, population, energy, and education. And there are about 20 indicators that we believe are the most critical to national development. In our dataset, each of them contains more than 1,500 detailed attributes from 1960 to 2018. We managed to rearrange into 3 new groups, including high-income, middle-income, and the low-income countries. Okay, so let's see the visualization webpage. We have a menu bar on the top, which can let the user control and select the indicator, the attribute, income degree, and the country in the corresponding group. The line chart shows a certain attributes trends in countries, and the dashboard displays the exact value in detail. We can also specify a year range and focus on this period. The parallel coordinates plot then will also pop out the corresponding range. Next, the parallel coordinate plot shows the correlation between multiple attributes of a specified country. The purple lines represent earlier years and the yellow lines represent recent years. The scatter plot shows the relation between features and GDP per capita, and the dot size represents the overall GDP in the country. It's a smart way to show and compare the developing speed of countries around the world. And if you hover the pointer on the dot, it will show the corresponding values and the country label. Finally, the bar chart and the pie chart can show the attributes value in a specified year in descending order and their overall ratio in the group. We also applied a slider on the bottom of the page. The slider controls the year when the user wants to see in the scatter plot and the bar chart.
From these plots, regardless relationship in population and economy, we can see that middle-income countries' population growth rates are higher than the high-income countries. Due to the birth rate, middle and low-income countries' GDP and population increases rapidly, while their overall GDP didn't grow very fast, which causes low GDP per capita. The aging society does impact the economy's growth, especially in those high-income countries. When regarding with economy and energy, we found out that the carbon dioxide emission is a direct measure of the fossil fuel consumption and therefore a direct reflection of a country's socio-economic development. Both social development and economic growth require increased investment and use of resources, resulting in an increasing in carbon emissions. We can also observe that the carbon dioxide emission of the manufacturing countries, such as Germany, Japan, and the United Kingdom, has been declining year by year because their coal consumption has accounted for a significant decline in the overall energy consumption. The energy consumption structure of these countries has undergone the major changes. These high-income countries are gradually giving up the heavy carbon emission industries such as steel industry. Finally, When we look at the relationship between economy and education, we'll see that the higher level of income countries tend to put more expenditure ratio on education. But there's one exception. Brazil, which is a developing country, has the highest education expenditure overall. We assume this may be due to its policy. Most of the countries put efforts on the education before primary, regardless of its income degree. Australia has the highest high level education enrollment. In conclusion, although the developing countries has a larger GDP growth, the people might not benefit from it due to its large population. How to balance the relationship between the social development and carbon emissions is the key to the country's sustainable development. Education indicators are similar except for the higher level ones. The richer, the more environment. Thank you for watching the video.